Yeah guys, welcome to my Tormented Demons guide. Hopefully this will help if you want to know how to kill them. So first off, their combat level is 119, they have 20,000 life points. The weakness I put down none, but they are weak to certain things, but I'll go over that when I'm actually killing them. Now they're located in the ancient Guthix temple, which you need to have done while Guthix Sleep quest, and then you can get there through the Lumbridge cellar, which I'll show you, but you do need a sapphire lantern, but you go over that in the quest. The recommended levels, they are a really easy boss, but I'd say at least level 80 defense, just so you take a little bit less damage, and then 80 range and magic, just because they're the combat styles that you're going to be using. Prayer, it will help if you have curses, and then you can deflect all of it at 68, and then summoning, you know, unicorn will do. If you can't have a unicorn, just anything that can carry some more food. The recommended gear, if you've seen any of my videos, I don't really like telling you what to wear, but with it you're going to want hybrid armour, so War Priest or Void will be fine. The weapons I do recommend you use is a Royal Crossbow and Armadillo Battle Staff, just because that's your two different attack styles, and they're both two-handed weapons, both level 80, so they're pretty good. And then just the best stuff you can use, the only thing I would say is Necklace. If you use a Dragon Rider one, it's got a good prayer bonus, which comes in handy because you are constantly praying with these. Now for inventory you don't need too much. The only thing you really need to remember is your sapphire lantern to get there, and your dark light to weaken them, and then just a different combat style, and that's really all you really need. Right, so you should remember how to get there from the quest, but if you don't, it's in the Lumbridge cellar, through the wall, through the cave, under the swamp, over by the frogs, down on these orbs, which you need the sapphire lantern for. Run round to the two skulls, climb up twice, through the other hole, as you can see here, and then follow it round. Right, so I just want to talk about abilities quickly. Now, again, if you've seen any of my other ones, I don't like to tell you what abilities to use, it's whatever you're comfortable with, but I do recommend this setup that I use. Now, I've got Sacrifice, whether you've got that or not, it doesn't really matter, it's just a bonus. Now I have 5 range ones, and then 5 magic ones, just because they're the two methods you're going to be switching between. So I use Piercing Shot, Dazing Shot, Binding Shot, Rapid Fire, and Snipe for my range ones. And then for magic, I've got Rack, Dragon Breath, Asphyxiation, Impact, and Wild Magic. And then on the rest, I've got Deflect Magic, Deflect Range, but you can have food on that if you want, and then just a healing one. Or like I say, food or pots, whatever you're happy with ability wise. But apart from that, it's just down to the killing them now. Right, so this is where I like to attack them. So all you do is run down the path and follow it to this little slot here. Now what's good about this is you do get 2 spawn over this way, but you can just lure them and trap them. And then what you get, you can go in between each one. You'll get 1 spawn over here, which should attack me just if I stand here, and then again you lure it over. There it is. You can actually walk out without this one getting you. So then it'll get you. Generally it'll attack with magic first before it attacks with any other method. Now when it does that sort of shouting attack, it means it's changing this attack method. So when it sort of leans back and shouts, it looks like it's going to change. So as you can see, it's throwing something at me now, so that's ranged. And then you see that big fire all around it, that's its protection. That's what we need Dark Light for. So just equip Dark Light, go and attack it, and then you'll get this message saying the demon is temporarily weakened by your weapon. Okay, and then after that you can just attack it. Generally when you attack it with a Dark Light, it will change its attack style. All you do, wait for the shower, and then it will change its attack. And all you have to do is keep changing yours as it prayer switches. As you can see, I mean, I'm not paying that much attention just because I'm trying to pick out on a couple of things. It don't do a lot of damage at all. It's fairly weak. Does that shout attack? Will it change style? There you go. It's changed. So you just change prayers and that's it. So they are really easy to kill. They can be a bit of a pain if you get multiple ones attacking you at the same time, just because they can be attacking with different methods, and you can take a bit of damage because you can't pray against everything. But generally they're pretty easy, fast kills, and as you can see, you know, the charms are pretty good for blue charms. So whether you want that. And what you can do once you've killed that one, just run over and start attacking this one. Now you can hear from it as well. When it attacks with magic, it does sound like sort of a fire spell, because that's what it is. As you can see, Demon is temporarily weakened. Whereas the range sounds sort of like a flicking motion. So that's what you need to do. Pay attention to them sounds and you'll be fine. Like I say, Unicorn works pretty well here. Let's see if it switches attack. It should switch to range now. There you go. You've got a little missile coming. So as long as you pay attention, you won't really take any damage here. And you'll be flying through. Absolutely easy to kill. And it is just whether you get lucky or not with the dragon limbs, because the other drops are pretty cheap at the minute. I got unlucky when I was here before. I got unlucky and just got constant armor lumps, which is absolutely useless. Well, it was for me at the time because it was when I was doing my ascension crossbows. But again, so you get another kill, and then all you got to do, you run over to this side, and you can generally kill them before the other one spawns. Okay, so you do need to wait for it to change prayers before you can use the sword, dark light on it. As you can see, it's changed to protect from magic now. So just attack it till you get the demon is temporarily weakened by your weapon. I think it did get it there. And then just attack with whatever it's weak to. Now, if you don't weaken it, you will see that big shield keep coming up after every attack you do, so it doesn't matter. But there's really not too much more. I know I said that on my other guide, but I mean I'll do some of the actual boss guides when this one comes over. If you just run over this way, that one's trapped. So if you run over, you can get that one's attention, lure it over here a bit. Okay, so we get stuck in this bit. Run back over here, finish it off. Right, so I know I don't go into that much detail on how to kill them, but with Tormented Demons, like a lot of the other monsters, they're not really considered bosses, but at the same time, a lot of people do consider them a boss. No, there's not that much to know on how to kill it. There's not a big technique. I know Jad's got a bit of more of a technique than these, but all you've got to do is watch your prayer switches. You can see what attack they're using, so that's how you know what to pray, and then you can also see what they're praying, so you know what to attack. So they really are a simple creature to kill. There's really not much in it. It's just a matter of going there, giving it a try, and doing it through trial and error. But hopefully this guide's helped you. It's given you an idea of what to do, and watching me get a couple of kills, that's shown you roughly what you want to be aiming at doing. But yeah, I mean, if there's anything you'd rather know in any of my videos, if you bother watching any of the other ones, if you could just let me know, I'd really appreciate any of the feedback. I've spoke to a couple of yous that watched the video. You had me in game and I had you. But if you can leave some feedback, I'll try and make them better or include what you want to know. And then also any bosses or mini monsters you want to know how to kill, just let me know and I'll get that done for you. But I do really appreciate any of the views I get or any of the comments and that. But yeah, so thanks for watching, and like I say, hopefully it helped. If it did, let me know. If it didn't and you'd rather know something else, or you've got any tips to give me, then definitely let me know and I'll take it all as good feedback for me. But thanks for watching.